windy today. Not a great day to be doing this. Well, our visitors took off yesterday, so today it's time to get back to the house. As you can see, I added a couple pieces of sheathing on the front. I didn't film it, those are pretty easy. So we're gonna work on the garage side wall, gable end wall, and just work our way around. So we're just going vertical. I'll probably run the first board all the way across, and then have to do the upper one after. I might need some help. Probably will need some help from Tina to get that one on, but we'll see how far we can get. I'd like to get this all done this week. The rest of our windows were supposed to come end of this past week, but we weren't around the day that they were going to deliver, so we're going to wait till this coming week and they'll get those delivered. So hoping to have this done so that as soon as the windows are here we can get them installed. So these panels don't need to get staggered according to their install instructions. So we'll just run our sheets across and then we'll cut down the next one, and then we can do the next row across. Windy today. Not a great day to be doing this. Well, what do you think?
I think you should hold that by yourself.
Why?
It's right up off the ground.
The wind is not fun.
No.
Bobo! What are you doing? Yeah? You like it? Okay. What don't you like about it?
It's not done.
She's learning from you then. Okay, so we got the first row on the first gable end done. As you saw, the supervisors came to see how I was doing, so it's looking pretty good. The upper gable end is not going to be easy by hand, but I guess I'll figure it out when the time comes. But I think I'm going to work my way back to the back of the garage. It's still a little windy out here, so hopefully it's a little bit easier because the wind is blowing this way. So we'll pull the boards from inside, pop them out, and then we can toss them up there, and then we'll have a small piece at the top. I think it's like 26, 27 inches, something like that. So we'll pull the boards and start putting those on. So we got our first one on the corner. The boss, my right hand, is back, ready to help.
Yay.
Maybe not ready, but she's back to help.
More?
Yeah, as tight as you can get it. Almost missed it.
Walked after with somebody to help, huh?
Yeah. Welcome to Echo, the echo chamber.
Are you leaving those nails in between?
No.
Or you left one over there? Just saying.
Well, I forgot to take them out. Thanks for critiquing my work.
I just was asking.
This is why I got things done quicker when I was by myself. I had to have criticism.
Look how fast you put that one up. You couldn't have done that without me.
Yeah. I thought there was, but I also thought there was too. All right, so I think this is where we'll end it for today. We got 23. I just counted it. I can't remember what I just counted. 23 or 24 sheets. I think it was 23. So we did the back of the house here, side of the garage, and then I put 4 on the front of the garage, which I didn't film. I just threw those up early this morning. So, well, I guess not early. That's part of the reason why we only got this far, is we got a late start on the day. Only a half a day or so. So. It is cold out here this morning. I think it's about, just over 30. So it'll be nice when the sun gets to the back side of the house, but it's supposed to be, I think, only 48 today, so it'll be a little chilly, but we're starting on the back. Gonna try to work our way across, hoping to get this done today. Well, at least the bottom row, and then we'll see how much time there is and see if we can't move on to the upper piece. That'll get done first, and then we'll do the gable ends and then the little section of gable between the garage and the house. So here, I don't know if it picks up on camera, but they're kind of bowed out a little bit at the top, but that's because that's where the windows are. So once we get those cut out, we'll make sure. I think I found this, the studs going vertical to nail it in, but once we get those cut out, we can add some more nails if we need to. It looks like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or so pieces to the end, and then we can cut the corner and work our way down that side, which there's 0 sun, so it'll be colder even though it's warming up back here. And then we'll work on the front, and hopefully the front was still a little damp. That's kind of why I was working my way this way. Hope the front dries out a little bit, but we'll get the last 5 sheets. I think I got 8 or so sheets over there, so it's not too bad. We'll use those ones on the side, and then we can pull from the pile in the front.
Huh?
I don't think I realized the big precast reshipping. Good thing we bought a whole case. Well, we're gonna be a little bit short on the end. I think it's like 6 inches, but I might actually have a small piece for that. But I'll leave that for now. We'll work down the side, and then I can come back and overlap that one. Okay, so Tina's out here. She was helping me while the baby was sleeping, and we just knocked out that gable end side, and we put 1 board on the front. So we have 1 wall to go, and then the small little 8-foot section where the garage jogs back from the house. So we're gonna go in for lunch and then come back out here. We'll knock this front wall out. All right, I don't know where I stopped filming yesterday. Got windy yesterday afternoon, so we called it an early day. This morning I got those 2 boards that go along the house. Not this way. This way? Yeah. Got those 2 on. We did 4 over there, and then once Tina comes out here this morning, we're gonna start this way. I think we got 8 or 9 boards to put on across the front, and then the first course of boards will be done, and then we can start on the upper. So once the wind picks up, it's gonna be harder to do full sheets, so we'll save the gable ends, but the upper portion is, oh, I don't know, 27, 28 inches, 26 inches, something like that. So we should be able to knock that out, even if it's windy. So as soon as she comes out, we'll knock out the front, and then we can work on the top.
Do I look ridiculous?
I don't know. We'll have to ask the viewers with your socks tucked in.
You're just jealous of
I
my
don't
chicken
think so.
socks.
So I have American flags on my socks. right, so we are all the way across the front, minus this little piece here. Man, I can never figure out which way to move my finger when I'm pointing on the camera backwards. But we're gonna wait, because if you remember a few videos back, we made the front door wider than what it needs to be so we can accommodate the skid steer coming through there. Oops. We made the front door wider for the skid steer to get through there to accommodate the fill dirt. So I will put that last sheet on once we get that fully framed out the rest of the way. But we got to go back and fasten in at the top, just the top row on all these and those ones too. And we can start doing the upper half. What do you think?
I'm excited. We have like walls, like actual walls.
We built a big box. All right, so we got the first one installed. We got the next two cut. They're a little bit, probably a little bit trickier because the window is there, so it's pushing in, but we'll get these thrown up. Going pretty easy. As long as it fits. I think it might be too tight. Yes. It's too tight. I guess I spoke too soon. It's not going easy. I need to take 1/8 of an inch off from my nail. All right, take 2. That fits better, except my dang ladder's in the way. There we go. Except I also need nails on that side. Alright, we'll get this figured out sooner or later. The first one was too easy. Alright, one down, many more to go. Alright, so I got all the boards that I need cut down. Now I should just be able to throw them up and hope my measurements are correct. I measured once and I cut once, so hopefully it works. Take some more nails if you want to get them.
Okay.
All right, moving right along. We got 4 pieces to cut for the front on the other side of this door here, and then the front will be done, minus this door. Then I'll work my way around the side and we'll go back around the other way. And yeah, we'll see if we can't get this done today. Okay, well, we started over here. Whoops. We ran across the front of the garage and we just have one more piece left. It's kind of in the groove and I didn't film it. So we got this last one we're gonna throw up real quick and I'll show you how we do this one. It's slightly different. I'll explain it in a minute. So for this one, we ran our top sheet horizontal to the first one we ran because we only hit very little of the vertical 4x8 sheet of plywood because of the garage door. So on the other ones, there's slight variances. It's typically 1/8 of an inch. It might be a 1/4 of an inch between the sheathing because we're trying to hold it up to the bottom grade board. Whereas this one, we don't hit that many boards, so we just ran it horizontal across to make it a little bit easier to put it up there. So the rest of them, as you saw on the front, we're gonna run the same. We'll run it vertical, but this one could be done a little bit different just because of the garage doors, the bay doors. Well, I battled the wind this afternoon and got it done except for that little piece right there. I got to do that. And then the gap there is where I have to run my porch rafters. So the back is all done all the way across. So now we just have the gable ends on this side and far side. Try to move out of the wind here so you can hear me, but you can see we got to cut out windows on all sides, but all but the upper gables are done. So I just have to tape the first row that we put on, which I don't feel like doing that today. So that will probably be next video. We'll tape and then probably do gable ends. And then we can do windows. Can't do doors yet. We need to do concrete before we do doors. So we can just do windows for now. And then we can start on the porches. So moving right along. It's a lot of work, but that is, I think, the hardest part. So the roof sheathing and the wall sheathing. We'll have a little bit of sheathing on the porches, which I'll have to lift up, but being that they're not huge, it's not a ton of sheathing, I should be able to do it pretty easy. So that's where we'll leave this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you on the next video.